It'll take a bit to show up, so I'm just gonna wait. What the hell? That's a great W. Let's see. I'm broadcasting. It should be showing. Yeah, it should be showing, but I don't know why it's not showing. Hmm. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Yeah, indeed I am. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Like I mentioned, I have to reset my stream because of reasons. But other than that, I'm just gonna continue. Actually, yeah, I should be able to do at least one or two more runs. I say one or two. I'm not entirely sure if I'm up for another run after this. I might. Who knows? It depends. But because it's like it's getting late, so that's why. And yeah. But other than that, I think I should be good for one more run. And then after that, whatever happens during this run happens. But yeah, let's see. Well, I just gotta figure out what's gonna. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm gonna optimize this entire game. Because obviously, if I get like more bad rooms, then I have to make it up somehow, and I don't know how I'm gonna make that up. Because obviously, I want to keep the sprints until past 100. That's the goal, is to keep sprints until past 100, and then only use sprints when I can use it for time saves, like any room that like trench rooms, water rooms, or any other rare rooms like meat rooms, or even hotel. Hotel is rare to get, but it's like much rarer to get than like rooms. I won't lie. I've only seen it twice, and rooms I've at least seen 5 times now. But other than that, it's like, yeah, it depends. Anyway, let's go. Let's see what happens during this run. Let's try to optimize it as much as possible. Hopefully we get a good time, like way better time than like the other ones. At least I got a sub 39 last run, or not last run, but you know what I mean, like my last submission, which is good, but not world record pace by any means. So. Bah. Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta figure out where this is. It's like somewhere here. Oh, it's not right there. Okay, I was far too off. Way too far off, honestly. Far too off? Wow, that's a nice grammar, bro. Your grammar like noob? Yeah, for real. Are you here? Yeah, you are, bruh. I grammar like a noob for real. That's new tech, by the way. You should grammar like that. Are you serious? It decides to do this type. Okay, whatever. Bruh. What? Oh my gosh. Dang, I hate that room. Or I hate vents, not gonna lie. They're so, like, trying to, like, open up a vent is so inconsistent sometimes. Sometimes you might immediately do it even if you spam it, but sometimes it just don't want to open. It's so annoying. Okay, nice to know. You're still not going left yet. No vent? Or no locker? Wow. W buzzer room? Oh, water rooms. Too bad I can't use it. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But, whatever. Stop looking right. Maybe a small set of rooms, but better than nothing. Just having regular standard. I go through rooms faster. And there's a gauntlet. Okay.
Hey, wanna see something funny?
Dude, you're like so bad. Go away. Jesus, bro.
Oh, it's you.
Where are you? You're somewhere here. Oh, you're over there. Of course you are. Buh. It's right to my right. I went too far. Is that a W risk? I can't tell. Bah.
You can't do anything.
Oh my gosh, go away, bro. You're actually so annoying. Make him waste hell like that. I don't like that. Wait, is it right? It's right, isn't it? No. Went right earlier. Bah.
Let's get this over with.
funny. I don't like that sound. Okay, she's coming. Whoops.
Having difficulties?
Over here, okay. I can't open it without dying. If it was a longer room, probably, but I don't think I was gonna able to make. I don't think I was able to. You know what I mean. I don't think I was gonna make it. I'll be damned. Funny. More pinkies, bro? Oh my gosh. I wasn't sure if it was left, but it was left. It was right. The fact I have to use the sprint for that is crazy. Not ideal, to be honest. I did not mean to press Q. Oh my gosh, I suck. Bro, whatever. I somehow aimed at that. Guys, I'm pressing Q for time save, trust. Bruh. Man, 12, that's a lot, that's a bad time waste, I won't lie. Okay. Here, when it's longest off. I don't even know what that was. Goodbye, bro. Okay. Bah. Of course. Probably could just wait into another room, but whatever. I could have waited to the other room. Okay. It's whatever pace, I won't lie. A pretty big whatever pace. To like 100. But it's not like I'm like, dang, I'm trying to at least go for 5.
Too lazy to spend a few extra.
Are you serious, bro? Whatever, I'll just lie here. I don't feel like dealing with Pandy and whisking. Took a lot longer to get here because of the mantle. Maybe next time I'll risk, but I really don't feel like risking right now. Oxy, whatever. I would love a med kit. Oh, you're right there. Yep, that's not guaranteed. Okay. Depends on which entity it is after this. Oh yeah, you're right there. Of course you are. Okay. Weird. Lot slower than I thought it would be, but whatever, I guess. Trench, that's actually pretty good. Depends on what happens here. Oh. If I miss that, I'll 100% suck at the game, I won't lie. Nice. Oh, okay. Again, we go. Okay, it's this room. I shouldn't care. Are you serious? Okay, that makes sense. Get that guy out of here. Okay, we're out, which is good. But if I get like near event, I do not want his ass getting bugged out, so I'm just gonna wait for him. Cause he sucks. Look at that guy. Okay. Go away. Hi. Welcome. Seriously? Whatever. Oh, look, another battery. Welcome, Max. Yeah, right now I'm trying to do a 250. I'm trying to see if I can get a world record. So that's why I'm trying to optimize for it right now. I could get that battery, but I don't want to waste time. I'm already at 23, almost 24 minutes at 150. That's not too bad, but like I need to be more smart about this. That's why around 200 I'm gonna try to at least 200 I have to start playing more critically. Oh, yep, here, definitely not the door. Oh my gosh, it's left. I'm so bad. LMAO. It was left. That's the bad me talking. Okay, that's why. Okay, makes sense. And I got admins. Terrible. Okay. How did I get 40 HP? Oh, look, 500 cube, nice. Anyways, so what happened was that I got, so I had to take massive damage because I think the second room was a, like a terrible, like a large room that you have to swim across, but I didn't get the right hitbox. Not right hitbox, but you know what I mean. Like the right angle, so I had to like sacrifice some health, unfortunately. Like massive amounts of health. And then I got to 43 because of Infestation being in Ridge, and then 41 because I used to sprint. Yeah, the parasites. More bunnies. So that's why. So that's why I don't have 5 sprints right now. I used to sprint before 100, which is not optimal. Okay, it's around. Bye, bruh. Not a keycard room. Okay, it's left. I need to pay attention more, so it's right. Yeah, I'm just hoping to get a med kit. Oh my gosh, a toy remote, my favorite. I'm keeping this in case I die.
Our limited time imaginary friend remote. We hope you enjoy the next 2 days with your very own real.
Might as well get more money.
Imaginary friend. Where are you going?
Where am I going? I'm going places. Did you not know that? Bro needs to get better. Okay, I got it. I was kind of sloppy. That's why I'm trying to be careful of good. Okay. I was considering it just in case if it was like a weird. Oh, okay. It's Oxy. That's why. Okay, weird. I was like. I got Pandy once this game.
No one will know me.
Yeah, I got Pandy twice last game. Okay, so left. I don't think Oxy Guardians is that much of a time waste depending on which rooms you get. Yeah, honestly, I can see that.
Probably.
A skip? Okay. Okay, why is this... Nice game. I got clipped into, like, something. I don't know what I got clipped into.
Do you hear them?
Shit, this might be Pandy. Bitch chain smoker. I'm a risk. Alright, I gotta pay attention to when he's like much more closer to me. Never mind, I'm not gonna risk. I can't risk that. That would be a dumb idea. Whatever, bro. I'll revive again. Jesus.
Back into the fray.
Unfortunate. Where's my... Where's my toy remote? Damn it, it dropped it. Go away, go away, go away. Oh my gosh, bro. That was really bad. Oh my gosh. That was actually so terrible. I have to rearrange my inventory, but I don't have time for that. Because I'm in Dredge, the worst room type. Bro, I'm at 8 HP because I played terribly there. Whatever. I'll deal with it. That's a consequence of my stupidity. Also, my toy remote got clipped out of the goddamn game. Like, what is this? Okay. But you're right there, I knew it. Where are you? You're somewhere in, you're in this side. No, you're over here. Where? Oh my gosh. You're over here, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, I was being bad. I thought it was, I swear to God, it looks like it's way, like, farther than I think it is. Yeah. That was just me playing bad. So that I kind of deserved it, but now I can't play as risky because of it. Again. Are you serious? There's another vent here. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind because of Dredge being such a B-Wax. This is not optimal pace whatsoever. I legit can't play risky as I want because I'm going to die. Like one bad move and I'm dead, literally. So dumb. Well, I don't want to. I'm already not in the mood to deal with Hyphy as is. He's already annoying as is, especially when I have to deal with keycard rooms. So I'll just figure out. Oh wait, I'll just figure out the like a way I'm gonna like deal with him because he's just gonna slow things down if I flash him. The only time I'll have to is if it's absolutely necessary. But I don't find it necessary right now. So I'll just stick with 8 health right now until I get, like, something. Also, I got Ridge. This is terrible. Yep, I knew it. I know this is a keycard room, so I'm guessing it. So I'm guessing, like, all the stuff's right here. The sprint? Whatever. Another one? What is this one? Another sprint? Bruh. This game is so dumb. That was a bad sprint just because of the fact that I got like a large from right after, so that didn't help. Yeah, I gotta be extra careful with Infestation, but I already know how to be careful with him anyway. It's not like a big problem to me. Okay, I'm out. I have to deal with this wall dweller. That sucks, bro. I have to, if I get like if I get him during like right before event, I have to immediately like deal with him. I'm super off pace again. Jesus. That wasted me more time than it should, I'll be honest. Nope. Okay. I'm playing like absolute garbage right now. Hey, this might be good. What the heck? Why is my sprint so bad?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Oh my gosh, bro! I pressed 2, but it didn't register. Whatever. This is my last run anyway.
A pity.
A pity it is indeed for me being super stupid. Apparently, I can't press buttons.
That
Jesus.
one seemed to be in a rush. Should have gotten out of its way.
I tried crouching, but you know how sprint is. Literally, if you press control, apparently, just you can't do shit. So. When did you begin streaming? Like a couple hours, like a few hours ago at this point. So it's like 1:40. Actually, I probably am. Do I really want to do another run? I honestly probably not. Who knows? Yeah, it's like been a few hours now, and it's 1:40 my time. So, well, 1:40 right now. So, my time. We're both at the same time max. Like, what am I doing? What am I talking about? Yeah. It's like 1:40 right now. So I don't know if I feel like doing another run. Unfortunately, I didn't get anywhere today, to say the least. I had terrible luck and not gonna lie, bad plays all around within these last couple, these few runs. I did terrible plays. Yeah, terrible plays all around. But yeah, other than that, it's like whatever. I tried risking, and then apparently I pressed 2, but apparently I canceled out somehow. I canceled it out because I'm stupid. I probably pressed the wrong button instead of like the intended button, but whatever. Apparently I suck. Yeah. Oh well. Let me return to lobby. Oh my gosh, I forgot I pressed. Never mind, it's just bugged. I hate when the cursor in Roblox is bugged because you press tab. Or whatever. That's so dumb. Yeah, that side room is not optimal, but I was able to hide there if I was, you know, if I would have been able to hide there if the sprint didn't last that long, but like, you know, yeah, so very unfortunate like set of runs, honestly. Not didn't get what I want, but whatever. I gotta find more optimal ways to get through certain rooms faster, or whatever. When to use like certain things, like when to risk. I didn't really get that many good rooms, to be honest. Like I got dredge earlier, and that one I did terrible misplay on that part. I probably should have just used a sprint, but I honestly didn't want to. But whatever. I should have used it when I had the chance. So that was just terrible all around. I have to change the description for all these stuff. That caused you a bit of time, honestly. Yeah, that's no, it's pretty dumb. I should have just used the sprint when I had to, when I absolutely, because it was a turret room. That cost me a lot more than it should. That was just pure stupidity on my end. Other than that, whatever. Now I'm just waiting. Now I'm just thinking about like how else I can just yeah. Now I'm just thinking how else I'm gonna try executing the 250 within sub 38 sub 37. Cause because first 100 doors I'm just like going through it just normally, but past 100 I'm trying to think about, okay, so I have to do with 150 doors. So how am I gonna execute like going as fast as possible, knowing that I might get bad luck or I might get like certain room types that are not favorable, right? So I have to figure out how I'm gonna get through it faster. So I mean, I might if I get like certain room types, I know I'm not gonna really think that I might use a sprint. I might use a sprint to like optimize, but other than that, yeah, because endless ridge is gonna be is gonna be a problem. But I'll say this: if I get a dredge early on, then I won't use the sprint. I'll just deal with it. But if I get like dredge past 100, then I'll just use the sprint, just get out of it faster when it's necessary. So it'll suck. It'll cost me, but whatever. And then if I get water rooms past that point, I'll also use it to save up on time going through rooms. Smart moves. Yeah. Cause like you don't want to use a sprint early on, cause early on you should just be focusing on just preserving all your stuff as much as possible. So that's why. And get any batteries. I don't buy batteries because it just costs more expensive. You're just gonna get more. You're gonna get batteries on the way anyway, as long as you know what you're doing. Oh, you're rocking the salvation, but you reckon you? I can't speak. You're rocking the salvation badge. Oh, you got a new look now. That's cool. Interesting. What made you decide for this look, huh? It's time for the holiday. It's in time. Like Valentine's Day. Oh, okay. I see. Pretend it's February. That's fun. Yeah, I'm still gonna rock this look for a long time. I don't know how long I'm gonna rock this look, but yeah, I'm gonna rock this look forever. Everyone's gonna know me with this look, cause yeah. I'm at 33K though, which is cool. All because I was doing SNS earlier. So like earlier today, I was doing SNS. Like around like I think it was like 10 p.m. Yeah, I saw I was streaming for like way longer than fedora. And it's more like a brim hat. It's a wide brim hat, not like a fedora. Yeah, I was streaming since like 10 today, I think, likely. So yeah, brim hat. Yeah, that's what this is. It's a brim hat, like a wide brim hat. I was gonna pink instead of red, but all the accessories suck. Honestly, fair enough. I can see that. I can see that. Like all the accessories being so bad. Like most of the clothes here, especially the ones from the shop, I was like, nah, none of these like match my vibe. Like for example, I think this is like one of my old ones I used. This not for this outfit, but an old outfit. Like when I was old hiatus, I had like a white jacket and then like sunglasses. This is before I started spending a little bit of Robux to make this fit. Cause I was like old hiatus. Yeah, watch this. I could just thing, but like I don't want to like stream it, so I don't feel like doing that. But yeah, I don't know how this would work. I guess this would. Nah, I don't like this look. It's too much red. Not enough Not enough like thing. Yeah, bounce your jumpsuit Lily is like the hiatus like look. I like it the most. And then for like everything else, like other clothes, like I don't know how I feel about any other clothes. All these other clothes I'm not really a big fan of. Excuse me. This one you have on CCO exactly. Like what other like stuff here is gonna suit me. Like literally nothing, bruh. Ba 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 ba.
HQ security personnel. We've got a problem with the exterior personnel funnel C. Please respond and terminate the stragglers causing the disturbance. Thank you.
Yeah, I think the other jumpsuits are cool, but I don't know what would be like something that would be like me, I guess. Like the hiatus. I like using bouncer a lot. I just use it. Don't match the half of the time. Yeah. And also this is like the only one that has more armor exposure. Which is weird. Everything else that goes all the way down to the, you know. Oh, Scheiße. Also, the Divine jumpsuit is ugly as hell, I won't lie. The Divine jumpsuit is absolutely ugly. I like the ones with gloves. Oh yeah, these ones over here, like the scavs. Yeah, if I feel like being like a pimp soldier, like Mad Max style, I'll probably rock one of these outfits. But most of the time, no. Rock your body. Ba 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 ba. Ugh, I like this color, bruh. Candleberry jumpsuit. Nah, too gray. Guys, it's hiatus. Oh my gosh, it's hiatus. Hiatus XD. The world record holder for endless doors, 100 doors. Like, bruh. The hiatus jumpsuit. Yeah. Maybe like I don't know, cause like I'm still like tomorrow I'll likely go back to streaming. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow though. Like I'm not sure if I'm gonna do another more attempt. I might do like what I might do for the rest like I might do like half like tomorrow like I might do like half SNS practice and or practice slash run like slash runs like actual runs, try to see if I can get anything with it, and then go back to doing endless 250 until I get world record. Because I can 100% beat that. Like, I can get sub 38. It's not too difficult. It's just that my RNG sucks ass. And then, I don't feel like I'll ever, like, taking a little break before you go again. Yeah. I'm still number 9. I'm still number 9 on Graveyard. I could 100% improve the time if I would get good RNG. Like the RNG, for the most part, I need to get better on. I need to learn the room routes better for Graveyard first chase. But the RNG for the most part, I need to get good RNG for. Like for example, let's say you should try again soon in practice. Or practice it, yeah. I mean, I was practicing it for Skelipede. Like I was practicing room routes for Skelipede, because yeah, in order for you to get to Skelipede as fast as possible, you pretty much need to memorize rooms, and also like getting the most optimal routes. But what sucks is that you're gonna get terrible rooms. Like most of the quite amount of rooms are terrible for the most part because of how large they are, and I hate the fact that they are that large. Also, like, with the best RNG, you might be able to do the chase in like a minute, in like a minute 15 at best. That sucks. Minute 15 at almost at best. And then the flooded crypt. Or you just gotta get a little bit good RNG for that and get to the Skelepede as soon as possible. to do the glitch so they can Lopi, and then the lore crypt is the worst part of the run because that will either that will determine whether or not you'll get like a good time for the most part. You gotta make sure you don't get a single, like I mean a single Canterbury. Like getting a single Canterbury room will 100% tank your score, like your time, because the fact that A, it's a multi-path room. B, if you're not paying attention to the directions you're going, um, as in like which direction it went last time, then it can either be straight or the other direction. So if you're not paying one, if you're not paying attention, you're gonna cost time. Two, even if you do pay attention, and if it's not the right path that you think it is, you're already costing time. That's the most annoying thing about Canterbury's is that because of how large the room is, you can't tell until you're literally right next to the door because of how small the flashlight radius is. Grave light. It's annoying. But yeah, for the most part, you just gotta make sure you don't get a single Canterbury. For my ninth place run, I had a Canterbury, which sucked. But if I don't get a single Canterbury, yeah, if I don't get a single Canterbury and I get more smaller rooms that are in favor of what I need, then I can 100% get like a way better time. Like I can 100% get like like top 7 again. Like I can beat Prideful Envy 100%. Like it's not that I could beat Prideful Envy, and then I can probably get into top 5 if I get faster, and get good RNG for the most part. Because not gonna lie, getting good RNG. What's top 1? That's not best player with 701. So if I want to beat it, I have to pretty much go for sub 7, which is really difficult. And I'm not gonna do Operation Heartburn speedrun because that literally requires me to memorize, not just memorize, like the quadrants, but also like how they generate and killing as much as possible, and that's on solo, and it's really annoying. Let's see, the hunted. I don't feel like doing the hunted. Well, I could do the hunted. It's not that difficult. I'll be honest. And then the vault, I've never really done. I might never do it, to be honest. Yeah, it's like whatever at best. Excuse me. But yeah, I might go for more category extension. I might go for category extensions, but like I think lockerless endless, but lockerless endless isn't what I think it is. So that's why I probably won't do it 100%. That's the worst part about it. Is that like if you just press endless mode, it goes by doors, but if you go to category extensions and you do lockerless endless or endless lockerless, it just goes by how far you went. So I don't know why they do this. It's really weird to me at least, where it's like, oh, you know, how far can you go with endless on thing endless, like, you know what I mean, like lockerless endless, which honestly I think I could do quantum. I can probably go for a while, but I don't want to do it because it's honestly pretty annoying. Neutral Boy No got to 354. You can get way higher than that. That does make sense, to be honest. Yeah, it got like endless locker list is based on how far you go on that one. Yeah, but it's not like highest. It's not like highest room somehow, which I feel like it should be like like instead of like endless locker list, it just be like highest room locker list, and then endless locker list as like the amount of doors you've gone through locker list. Yeah, but what's interesting is that for the speedrun for locker lists, no one really does it. So it's like You got Booran and New 2.0 as the top dogs for that. Doing it lockerless, because the lockerless like how like lockerless is like up until like the what is it? Lockerless is until you beat it. Not beat it, but like beat the ridge. So as soon as you beat the ridge, you're done. Plus extra. Duh. So in order for me to beat it, or for me to get into that, I have to not relearn it, but get more into like, or looking more into the stuff for that. So it's gonna be kind of like annoying, I won't lie. Sounds interesting. Yeah. It does. I think 100% I can get into top 5. Yeah. Right now, it's mostly endless so far because that's what you've seen me do a lot. But previously I've done, before and I've done SNS. Like, I started streaming SNS first. Which, the best set of runs I gotten was like 30, some bit of sub 30, but barely, and then just mostly 30s. Which suck, because that's like early on though. I think that's like right before I started streaming, like, hold up actually. Let me see when I started streaming SNS. You can check out my earlier streams actually. They're all up. Like all my streams are up and you can see what's happening within them. Like SNS for example. Pressure, no shop, yeah. This is like a month ago? Damn. You should time yourself again. Oh, I tried like earlier today, but I didn't get too far. But my firewall for some reason is still bad. I don't know why. Like I don't know why it's still feeling a little bit awkward. Like it's because of how I told Monty, but like in like a previous stream before my game crashed, because you know PS5 has this thing where your game freezes for some reason, like after a period of time. It's so annoying. Um, that's why I have to reset every single like. I have to reset after 3 hours, or else you know, I have to reset after 3 hours mostly. I don't know how the hell pressure didn't like freeze within the other ones. Yeah. That's why like on average you see my streams that go up to like 3 to barely 4 hours. Sometimes it'll just go up, but for some reason just like sometimes it just randomly just says, "Oh yeah, let me go like freeze on you." So it's like really annoying. Um Yeah, but my main goal in terms of like overall like really I'm just trying to build up towards like I'm trying to build up my skill level more to at least you know be at a more top level because I know my skill isn't like the best even though I did get world record for endless 100 ores but you know, I feel like 100% Skeptor or anyone better than me will be able to get that much more easily if they like not practice, but like know when to push, like with especially with sprints, because sometimes you get like bad sprints and all that. Like you have to like time it and all that. Like for example, like I feel like no, like I know some people would not really want to like push like, for example, right? You know how I use sprints in water rooms, right? I wonder how long it took Skeptor to get top 1. Yeah, like in Endless, probably like a little while, I won't lie, because Endless RNG is so bad. But yeah, that's why I'm like for when I'm doing the runs, like when I'm doing runs now, I'm not like like I'm not gonna complain heavily about things, because honestly, it gets tiring the more you complain about it. I won't lie. The more you complain about it, the more tiring it feels. So that's why I'm just like, oh, I'm just not gonna bother complaining about it. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother complaining about it. If I get something like bad, then I'm like, fuck it, whatever, I guess. So, because the more you complain about it, the more pressure it's gonna build. Pressure. Oh, but yeah. It just gets more tiring, so that's why I never bothered. Let's see. But yeah, like the more miserable you get, exactly. You're gonna feel more miserable because the fact that it's just gonna get more tiring. Because the more you're just like being negative about it, right? Because like you just gotta realize like at some point like when you're doing it, you're gonna get dog shit. So the earlier you accept it, the more you're just like, okay, I got dog shit, but at least I can accommodate for it. Like the more dog shit you get, the more you're like, okay, never mind, I guess I can't. So you just gotta accept the fact that you're not gonna get it. Yeah, it's so dumb. But I still try to at least like go for it a little bit and then die afterwards to at least get some money back. So I have at least have a more of a net worth than just like you know what. Um yeah, some of these are like yeah, some of these are just you know like 50p's. Some of them are just me doing 100 like a couple of these are few of these are 100 wins mixed. Oh, damn, there's a 9-hour stream? How the hell did I play 9 hours of pressure? Okay. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize I somehow was able to stream 9 hours of pressure like 3 days ago. Can I join? I don't know about that. I mean, I'm in the late phase where I probably won't really do runs, cause calling yourself out. Bruh. I'm in the late phase where I'm just like, I'm not gonna be able to do any more runs right now. Probably tomorrow. If you tune into my stream tomorrow and like if you catch me at a good time, like before this point, because right now it's like pretty late for me, then I'll probably do more co-op games for people who want to do co-op games. But yeah, it depends on what you catch me up doing, because I do speedruns, so that's why. But yeah, feel free to chat if you want to though. I won't be able to chat in game though, because I don't have I'm not age verified right now. I would say right now, but I don't really still don't feel like doing it. I gotta take cough medicine again. God dang it! I gotta do it before I sleep. Oh yeah, and I also gotta take my antibiotic. I still gotta take. I gotta take more of those tomorrow as well. Okay. Unfortunate. But yeah, 9 hours of pressure is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, but yeah, a lot of these. Yeah, I feel like you should at least try to catch up on some of these streams. 100%. If you want to like know what my progress has been like throughout the the last month of me streaming. I don't think I'm on for that long. Yeah, I can understand that. 100%. I should. Yeah. Like it's an interesting journey to say at least to see how far I've come within the last month. It's actually kind of crazy. Like I've definitely gotten faster and more skillful over time, especially since I've been playing 50p's. You're pretty much forced to actually play good. So it's like because of that, I'm because of the fact I'm trying to like around like I think I gotta remember. I think around November when Chaz started doing like not started doing 50p's, but I saw him starting doing 50p's. Like I think it was like around 40 or something like that when I first saw him. Like that's when I first got into 50p's. You're always in front during 50p's. Oh, bro. When I started doing 50p's, oh no, not even remotely. Like I nowadays I'm like I'm like way more in front now because of the fact that one, people are using sprints in Lost. Yeah, if you're doing chassis, no one's really doing it. In chassis lobbies, no one's really doing it. In Lost, people are doing it because of the fact that it's one encouraged and two it makes sense. Like, yeah, it's not weird per se, but you get the gist. So that's why you see like a lot of like good people already starting to sprint. Like Lost, Ear, Access. I don't even know if it's like Access, but whatever. You get the gist. It's pretty fun that way. Exactly. Yeah, it's funny when people get low beat. They're like, oh, too slow. It's actually really fun. I remember like when I started doing 50Ps with Chas, like joining them. I was like, man, this guy's going so fast. Like, because I was going very slow, so that's why. Like, but I got that gave me that put me into perspective about how fast these people like go. They're like, oh, these guys are just going and going. Like they don't care. It's 50p, right? So it's like, oh, so that made me go like, yeah, slowpoke indeed, bro. I was much slower back in the day. Like in November, like before I was doing speedrunning, like I was like, man, I wanna get to that level, right? So that's why I was like, I wanted to get faster and learn more about the game. And then that's when I like looked into like speedrunning people, like for example, like new 2.0, Buran. Like I think I saw Buran later on, and then Skeptor as well. I didn't really know Skeptor around that point. I think I first met Skeptor during the 50p, and then that's when I realized, oh, people acknowledged him for a good fucking reason. Excuse me, but yeah. When I remember did 50Ps for the first time, I really stayed in the back. You never should stay in the back. I'll say that. Never stay in the back, because the only the reason why I always go front is because you have the best advantage. Not just because of the fact that you're in front, but if you just keep going and keep risking as much as possible, but also know your limits, you have the best advantage as a front, because you can one scan the rooms ahead, and two, um, you can immediately secure yourself much better than most people can. Like if you're in middle, like if you're like behind more, like the further behind you are, the likelier chance of you dying. That's how 50Ps work. If you're farther away, basically the farther away, the closer you are to death. That's literally how it works. Yeah, I realized that when 4.5 update came out. Exactly. And again, I was not around. I was not around playing Pressure during that point, but I knew about the 4.5 update when it did came out. I was watching some YouTubers. Yeah. Man, I remember like watching those Pressure YouTubers back in the day. I was like, man, these people are so good at the game, but never realized there's like way better people than them. Like those guys, like traditional pressure YouTubers, like they say they're pro, they're not that good at the game in comparison to actual pro players, like like the ones I've met like throughout my journey in pressure. It's actually crazy. Yeah, they just never do YouTube, but the pro players are there. Exactly. Like the pro players, like the thing about being a pro is like you're not gonna be as recognized compared to like the actual people who do content creation. Except for New 2.0. New 2.0 he's more recognized, but that's because the fact he has a following with like Fleet Facility and some other Roblox games. But other than that, he also has a pressure following, but it's pretty small in comparison. Buran, I think, no, he's not that. He's recognized, but not as well recognized as other content creators. R2H, he's a really good player, but I've never. But yeah, he's a really good player. He does really good clean firewalls too, for the most part. Yeah, yeah, 100%. But he sits out most. Sometimes he just sits out, but he doesn't. But sometimes he'll do a firewall just because. Um, but yeah, he's a content creator for the most part. Yeah, seen him a few times. Yeah, I've seen him at least like 3 to 4 times in terms of like playing with him. I've seen him at least 3 to 4 times, twice in call. Obviously, he stays muted because he's a quiet he's the the mute. He muted exactly. um, but yeah, I was originally gonna be like that for pressure and all that. Like I was not really planning on like being voice, like I have a voice originally. Like especially for streaming, you already know. I don't think most of the pros even talk exactly like, for example, picks lists. I know doesn't talks. Skeptor did talk, but he usually doesn't talk anymore. What made you decide to voice? I don't remember. I'll be honest. Um, I know for videos I was gonna be completely voiceless, like for the most part, unless I'm doing like actual like auto like narrated videos. But for like traditional gameplay like videos, I would not really voice. So it depends. But for streaming, I was like, oh, I guess I'll just do voice so I can communicate with my audience if needed. But because it'd be just awkward just having a silent streamer for the most part. Well, like it's kind of weird. Like how else are you gonna communicate with your audience in game while you're playing? It's weird. But yeah, so that's why I guess that's why I decided when I like started streaming, I was just like, oh, I'll just be voice. But at the same time, I don't know, cause like I don't really like like because the reason why I kind of don't want to be a voice guy in the first place is because like not because not originally like so it's like I found mute to be interesting, like as like a YouTube thing, like oh like join calls, be muted and all that, like just chat like so how some people are. It's fine for the most part, but as and then another thing is like I've learned over the years, like especially when I was younger, I don't have the most appealing voice. I'll be honest, I don't really have the most appealing voice ever. So I honestly, I not like I find myself annoying, but I know people would find me annoying because of my voice. So that's why I also was considering, do I really want to be voiced? Because I know, because one, um I talk a lot, but that's not because of like it stems from other background garbage I don't want to talk about, but I talk a lot, I guess. But other than that, it's like, you know, yeah. I like just say that I'm like more self-aware about how my voice sounds to people. So that's why I'm like, um, that's why like most of the time well, not most of the time, but like I like to remain as silent as possible at times, but like you know how it is that you talk a lot since in VC. Mostly everyone is pretty quiet. Yeah, I know. It's like what sucks is that when what sucks is that like I like to be quiet, but like when there's like not much activity, like especially when when you want to be quiet, sometimes I just feel like I need to be the one to drive to drive everything forward to make things more interesting than just be silent because I can understand, but I want to bring some energy to the VC, so that's why I talk like and react to situations, right? So it's not like quiet and just people just minding their business. Like I want things to be more interesting instead of just being an online VC, right? Because yeah, I treat everything like as like it's real than just being like, oh, we're just yeah, we're like. I guess some people are like this where they're just like, oh, oh, I like just being in the VC with you. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm like, yeah, but like, do you want to do this with your friends when you're sitting with, like, when you're with them, like actually with them, like, will you want to just sit there and just be like, oh, hi, yeah, I had a good day, and you just sit there for like 20 minutes doing absolutely nothing, and then like, okay, see you later. Like what? So that's literally how VCs feel, and I don't like that. That's why that's why I try to talk or try to enact conversations or feel like being act or be the active one. It's pretty boring, yeah. It's so boring. That's why it's like it's not like not fun. That's why I get like why I like that's why that's why I said I get why people might like not like the fact I do that. Like for like try to spark not just try to spark conversations because like I mentioned I'm aware about how my voice is to other people. So it's like, like I like that's why people think I talk a lot, but that's mostly because like I'm pretty much trying to get like I'm trying to like I want to be active. I don't want to be that active, but because of how like, you know, how the environment is, I'm trying to spark more life into it. It's like you only get Gator or some other people it's like thing, and they're mostly just reacting upon like what's happening rather than trying to actually like, you know, you get the gist. So it's like it's pretty complicated. Yeah, it's not a good feeling to say the least, but I don't know, it's like, you know, um but because of the fact that I like people already know my voice, so it's like like it's like at this point I'm just like, I guess I'll stay voice for a good while and probably go back to being silent at some point in the future. I'm not sure when though. I never thought you felt that way. I mean, to be fair, I've been feeling that way for like the longest time. Like, I already know, like, I kind of dealt with it for like the longest time, so it's not like, oh, you know, it's not like that big of a deal to me. Surprising, I guess. It's like, I don't have the most appealing voice, so it's like, like, like the one thing I wish is that I do have a deeper voice naturally. Like that sounds way better than what I have, but God's plan. God's plan. Anyway, but yeah, other than that, it's like I just don't care at this point. Like, obviously, like, obviously with like what Monty said about like where like yesterday or whatever about like, I was like, oh, it was like whatever, but like, it's like if you remember, if you know, you know. Your voice is fine, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. No, it's whatever. Cause like, like, oh, I literally forgot to move. Whoops. I felt bad when I heard that. Yeah, I would pay for hiatus, for hiatus to be quiet. I was like, man, do I really sound that annoying still? Jesus. Yeah, it's like whatever. But that, I guess it's because of the fact that my mood during that point when I was crashing out was like not the best, I'll be honest. That was your last straw, bruh. But yeah, so other than that, it's like whatever. I'm just kind of whatever about like being voiced. It's fine though, since we all have those days. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, like I mentioned, I kind of just don't mind. And I still don't mind it at this point. It's whatever. But I had my last jar earlier. Here is mostly because I was stressed out. Honestly, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't that serious. Yeah. Yeah, at least I was able. At least I got world record. So, funnily enough, I got world record. But whatever. Bro, I could have gone a way better time if I didn't get that dredge, bro. That dredge costed me, bro. World record washes the pain away. The pain and suffering of getting of all those bad seeds I've gotten. I don't know what the heck what this guy's doing here, but or he's just observing. Like, what the heck is this guy? What are these guys doing here? Oh yeah, and my laugh too. I'll be honest, like I don't even know what my laugh is, to be honest, but it's whatever too. I'm not really self-conscious about it. Spying on us? On God. What they doing? What the dog doing? Yeah. But another thing about like my voice is like the reason why I'm like self-aware about how annoying it is, but I also self-aware about how I can control it. As in like, cause I done voice acting projects before, so it's like I don't want to do it. I don't want to go into it because there's like no point in me doing it. You sound composed, I guess. Like it depends, cause you've done voice acting, yeah. I've done voice acting, but not like not it's not like public or one of the few of them are, but not like in like a big way. Like I haven't done like commercial voice acting. It's just mostly like projects I've done for school or for like other things. But yeah, a lot of it's on the side. Like I practiced voice acting for like the longest time, so I'm pretty familiar. Like I'm pretty like on it. I'm pretty like oh like all that. So cool to think about. Yeah, I've done voice acting though. Um, I'm kind of not I wouldn't say not as good, but like I'm not as diverse with my voices right now because the fact that I haven't really done it really in a good while. So like if I want to get into it, I have to like embrace its personality. Like whatever character I do, I have to like get into it again. Basically, you know what I mean. Yeah, hiatus lore drop moment. Um, yeah, I have a pretty interesting like like I'm a pretty artistic guy, like artistic type of guy. So like I don't like for example, you'll almost never see me post my own art or other stuff related like art stuff, like drawings, whatever I do, because I don't like talking about it unless someone like asks me. Like, for example, like if you look at my actual bio and not like what's in like pressure servers, because like whenever I go to pressure servers or whatever, I have my description, like my bio would change by default. Like I would change my bio by default to relate to pressure instead of just relating it to what I've done. Like, yeah, basically all that. Like if you look at my actual bio, it has like more personal stuff basically, like what projects I work on. You have a link for your art listed? No. I don't have a link to any of my art. All of it, a lot of it is like private. Like if I want to send like an art piece or whatever, I'll have to like send it like into like I have to actually like send it. They're not all up. They're not like uploaded anywhere. I haven't really drawn in a good while actually. Not since I haven't drawn seriously in a good while. I've been mostly just focusing on other things like other projects. Can I see one drawing or is that a no? I guess. I have my phone, so I guess I can show you like one drawing I've done, like a sketch or whatever. It's nothing impressive like how like Ears is. Like Ears is a pretty good drawer, but he has a different style than I do. Which is fair. Everyone has a different style and all that. Bro, I don't care about apps, bro. What the heck? Excuse me. Okay, let me see if I can find a drawing. Oh yeah, I guess you can see a drawing of one of the characters I came up with. Or sketches. I'm not sure if I want to send you the full sketch set of me trying to draw like a character, like, or not like draw, like sketch him out into like in different ways and trying to think like what. Here, I sent you like a sketch like a sketch list, like as full like doodles of like trying to get this one character I was like thinking about. It's not like I think the inspo. I don't remember what the inspo was for the character, where it came from, but it came from like this one character I saw. Oh wait, no, the PVZ. Never mind. I was thinking of PVZ because I was like, I think this was like around the time I was like, I was like reminiscing about PVZ stuff again. Cause I was like, oh, I like PVZ. I remember playing it when I was like younger. So I was like, and I like Sunflower. I was like, oh, why not just make a Sunflower character for like this thing? So I did. I'm not sure if I named it Sunny. Is that like a flower turning into a human? No. The human character, the kid, is like a different character. But but a lot of these are just different sketches of like what I was coming up with. Like the one of them is a like with the pot plant I didn't like the one that's like with like vines as legs and all that, like being like acting like extra limbs. You know what I mean? I didn't like it. But so like yeah. But like the rest of these are just like I was just coming up with like ideas like how am I gonna like for like how am I gonna like make them? So the limbs, right, are the leaves. The limbs are the leaves. So like for example, if he's like moving, he'll like lift himself up with the like from the roots and then like you know all that stuff. And he could be carried as a potted plant. He's a pretty small. He like Sunny's pretty small. Yeah. I have like a cutesy art style, and I don't really like. I'm not like one to lament like about like oh this is so cute and all that because I'm not like I don't really like I don't. It's not like I don't react to cuteness like like no. It's just like I didn't think he had any limbs. Yeah. It's like how I view cuteness is like oh that's cool. Oh that's funny. Like I don't really say oh like that's cute and all. Like I don't know why. I guess it's just how I view it. I guess I don't know. But I just draw cute. I just got like cutesy characters and all that, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute," and I'm like, "Is it? I can't tell." It's still funny. But yeah, I have like a like it depends on what art style I'm doing, but like I have that arts. I have like some like a car. Oh yeah, and I made an emblem version of it. It's not that good, but because our emblems on like Call of Duty is so bad, like it's so limited, like especially on here on this game, it's like way more limited. But whatever. I remember that. But in terms of like other sketches, I don't know what else I can show you. That's like one of them for like thing, I guess. Hold on, let me see if I can find any other ones that I could share. Um, that's art project stuff I don't want to get into. Um, hmm. That's a doodle. I don't really care about doodles. I need like an actual sketch that I made. Those are stuff I don't want to get into either. Bruh, what is that? Those are art projects. Nope. This guy's staring, bro. What is he doing? Hold on, I'm gonna ore farm on him. Godly idol on his ass, bro. I'm still looking. This guy's just distracting me, that's why. Whoops. Funny. You're just sitting there, and then this guy's just right here, like, bro, what? Oh my gosh. No, that's not what I want to find. Oh, wait, hold up. Maybe I could send something like this. I made these a while ago. I'll send these two images. Yeah, I'll send these two. Can we call? I can't generally stand out that your stream is delayed like 7 seconds. I guess. I'm gonna end the stream, but I'll call with you for like a little bit before I head off to bed. If that's fine. If you're fine with that. I'll just go ahead and end stream so I don't have to like so you don't have to stand about like yeah. I'll just end the stream real quick and then just chat with you for like a little bit before I head off cuz yeah, I got to head off some like pretty soon. So yeah. All right, let me go ahead and like end stream. I would say like, "Oh, see y'all later," but you're the only one here, so. All right, I'm gonna end stream now. Bye bye. Wow 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 wow.